All right, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be doing a live Google business profile setup on a local business that it's a new client of ours, and I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough setting up their Google business profile. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to be giving you some three tips to really boost your Google business profile and as a result, your local SEO. All right, so on that note, let's do it. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is log in to your, whether it's a free Gmail or your a Gmail that you are paying for with a custom domain. You gotta be logged in. And so after you log in, we're gonna go to google.com/business. All right. Right. And then once you go there, you're going to, if you are already signed in, you don't need to go sign in. We're just going to go to manage now. And then if you don't have in this case, we don't have a Google business profile set up. And so it's going to ask you for a business name. All right. And so the first thing is we're going to get the business name. All right, so the business name is, I just copied and pasted, and so here we go, Luciano's Collision Center. Now, this is going to be pulling up based on my location, which is in New Jersey, and as you can see, Pennsylvania. This particular client is over in California, so we're just going to go and create a business with this name. And then we're going to click continue. It is a new business. And so it is a local store. They do have a local location. So as you can see here, you can pick online retail or service space in which your business makes visits to customers rather than a local store. Now you also have the ability to check multiple as well. All right, so pick the one or two that is applicable to your business, and then we're going to go click next. And then here is the category, and so here is where once you start typing in, it's going to automatically fill in auto body shop. So as you can see, there are actually a various number of categories. And so you're going to pick the one that you're going to pick as the primary category. You can go in later and pick secondary categories, but we're going to go ahead and pick the one. All right, so auto body shop. And then we're going to put in the address location. This is in the United States. And then we're going to I'm going to pull the address as I know it. All right, all of this information can be updated later on after it gets validated or verified. Okay, and so this is right there, and then you just pick. It's going to start filling in the address as Google knows it, and so you just select the one that is appropriate or that's you think is correct. Okay, and then you're going to click next, and then it's going to ask you, so currently at this location, I know for a fact that M&S Collision is currently what was there before, and they bought this business and they're going to take over it. And so basically M&S Collision is no longer there. And so what we're going to do is click none of the above and then click next. And then we're going to put in the phone number. And let me get the phone number. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put the number, and this is the number that we're actually it's a number that we are utilizing for we got from the GoHighLevel as well, but this is the number that they are utilizing. And then we're also going to put in their website. If you don't have a website, it's not necessary, it is optional. And then we're gonna click next. and then check off whether you want tips and invitation to participate. I'm just going to uncheck this, and then we'll leave this news and tips on how to improve your Google profile. And then we're going to go click next. And then what's going to happen is it's going to basically, based on it's going to ask various ways. It's if you can get this to get a verified, then this is probably the easiest way. But let's go ahead and use that, because we do have the ability to send text message. And so let's go ahead and click text message, and hopefully that does it. And here we go. We got the message here, and then we're going to click verify. All right, so that was simple. So in the event that you put in a phone number that is not compliant or A2P verified, or that is don't have the ability to send a text message, then you will either, like I said, those choices were to send an email or to upload a video, right? And so they made this easy by having the ability to send a text message. So that's definitely a good option to go. Previously, they had the where you would need to send a postcard. So in this case, they didn't have that option. So previously, when I've done a Google Business Profile setup, they've used that. I've also used the video functionality, where you would have to upload a video. Those are more applicable to when it's a home-based business. But whatever, I think this is where a lot of people may get stuck. And so as you can see, it was done very pretty straightforward. All right, so as you can see here, we have the ability to add services at this point. So I know that they're not a typical repair shop. This is more of a body shop rather than they do body work, especially for electric vehicles. So I'm just going to let's say add painting, and then also let's just leave it at this for now, and then I'm gonna probably have to add it after we discuss with the client. Okay, and then we're gonna click next. And then the business hours, I'm not sure at this point, but I'm gonna assume that they are opened at 9, maybe 8. Let's just close at 5 for now, right? So maybe 6. And I'm going to do that across the board for Monday through Friday. Now we also have the ability to skip this at this point, but I'm just going to go ahead and add hours. This can be modified afterwards, and so we're just going to click next. And then here we don't have a description at this point. I'm just going to put in here what they have on the web page, which is very basic at this point. And I'm just going to paste, restore your card to perfection. And then I'm going to click next. And then here is where we can upload photos later, or we can upload but we're going to just skip the photos. That's definitely something we want to do after, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Okay, and then you're going to skip the advertising credit for now, and then they already have a custom email, so that's not necessary, so we're going to skip that as well. And then your edits will be visible once you verify. So I think what's going to happen is that now let's just see here. It says get verified. So it says none of the business, and then so it looks like we do have to upload a video now. So I'm gonna have to ask the client to record their a video, and so I'm gonna go into the specific of what's necessary. For this, I'm gonna go and show another customer that has already created a video, and we'll take it from there. All right, so here is another customer or client of one of ours, and so they have a Google Business profile that wasn't verified yet, and so we need to upload a video. So what we told them was to go and record and to verify that they're at a specific location. And so if you look at this specific location, which is 140 Whitehead number 9, right? And so let's go and take a look at the video. Okay, and so this is a video that they recorded. And so if you look at, I'm going to pause here, you see where it says Whitehead. So basically you have to physically show that there is a street that's associated with that specific location. And then as you go and move forward, and you see right there 140 right there, and then number 9 is as you can see here, there's the various location here, and I mean this is the various mailboxes associated with it, and then here is number 9, and then actually showing, and you're going in, this is a converted garage, and so as you go through, and basically here is their office. So basically validate that this is an office, as you can see here. And even though it is, you know, a garage, they're a real estate company or real estate investment group, and so to legitimize that, we're just gonna upload this specific video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get verified, and then we're gonna upload the video. Go click on next, and then as you can see here, record your business details. It's show surrounding areas such as street signs, and then show the business name printed on the permanent fixture. Although it doesn't say it, they may come back and ask to change, and so in that case we'll have to record another video, and then that's pretty much it. And so even though it doesn't have a cash register, they put a computer there and a desk. All right, so we're going to go ahead and upload, and then this is a little bit different. So let's say upload. Let's see if we could. I guess you may have to actually physically record it on this case. I have in the previous occasion where I have uploaded a video, but I guess now they require you to actually physically record off your phone and upload it directly. All right, so what I've done is I've transferred the video to my phone, and I'm going to go ahead and see and then save it on my phone, and then I'm going to see if I could, let's see, scan this QR code and then proceed according to let's see here. So we're gonna put in here. All right, so it looks like that in order to get verified with a video, it has to be done through the phone and actually record it via the phone, live record it, and it has to show these 3 items. Basically show surrounding areas such as street signs and neighboring businesses, and it's got to show the business name printed on a permanent fixture such as signboard, and then it also access staff only areas, unlock entrance, or operate cash. So basically I would think that the desk with the computer should be sufficient to show the staff area. And so on that note, I think we're going to go and move forward to after you set up the Google Business Profile, what are some of the things that we need to go to fully fill out the Google Business Profile. All right, so let's go and take a look at editing your filling out all the information in the Google Business Profile. I'm actually in my account, and let's just go ahead after I log in, and of course I'm going to go to manage now, and then I'm in it, and then I'm going to click edit profile. And then what we're going to do here is I'm just going to go over all of the elements of the items that needs to be filled out here. So business name, this is your legal name. In my case, I did a DBA for K. Madison. The legal name is actually K. Madison Associates, but I'm going to go call it, I actually did a DBA for K. Madison Media. Now, before I go and change anything, what you want to make sure is any changes that you've made those changes on your website or other places, because once you make this change, what's going to happen is that Google might take some time to verify. Going through the review process, it might slow you down if you don't have those other information online. All right, so let's just say, for example, if I decide to call it K. Madison Media and I save it, it's going to say pending review, right? And based on, it may take up to 10 minutes to confirm this change. Now, whether I haven't had any instances where it rejected the changes, but then later on it may change it back to K. Madison based on what it sees online. Okay, just FYI. And then let's go take a look at categories. Now, this is in categories, I have these subcategories, and this is the primary categories, and then these are additional they call it subcategories. Now, let's say if I wanted to add another category, I can do that. So let's just say, for example, let's see if there is one for SEO. Let's see if there is anything for let's say Facebook, maybe Facebook. So typically I will go in here and search for other paid advertising. So right now I'll do some additional research, whether look at other competitors or just go in here and try to look for other additional categories that might fit in your business, and then put them in there as well. Okay. All right. So next thing is description. Now, this is a description that I've had before. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of, because they no longer have chat messenger in Google Business Profile. So we can update that and make that save changes. So typically I don't like to make more than one changes at a time. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to get out of this, and then I'm going to just go back and see it has made the changes, you can see. All right. And then I'm going to go in here, and then I'm going to make the change as well. And so and this is information that you probably want to have beforehand before you go and change it. Okay. This is, you can actually, let me see here. So based on what it sees here, this is artificial intelligence, AI, re-editing or making changes according to what you wrote. So that helps small business professional online achieve their full potential. I would if you haven't, I think I used AI to create this, but this is available as well. If you have a hard time writing something about yourself, use AI as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and save this change and leave it as is. All right. let's go to opening date. This one is 2016 and 01 January. Now you can put the date if you want to, but it's not necessary. All it is required is year and the month. Now, why is this important? Is that when people see your company on the Google search, it'll say 16 years in business or whatever number of years in business. That is a function of what you put in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. And as you can see, that's been updated as well. Okay, phone number. It's weird. I thought I had a phone number in here, and so you can. Oh, so I actually had the setting in here. So I haven't been in here quite some time, as you can see. So I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to. I don't know why I didn't put phone number. That's odd. So I'm going to go back and let's go in here and say, oh yeah, I thought I changed that setting. And is there a setting that would save that? There isn't. Let me just go back and then go edit. And let's go in here. All right, there we go. So we'll put in my phone number for the business and then click save. And there we go. All right. And then here, the website, that is my website. Social profile. This is something fairly new in 2024 that they added. So what you want to do is you want to go in here and put all of your social media. This is actually my personal. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to put in here Facebook first, and all this information you should have ahead of time, so that way you're not going to look for it while you're doing it. So let's go ahead and put I'm not sure of the Instagram, so let me just put in LinkedIn here. Just gonna put in all of the ones that I remember offhand and put in here. I think it's came out as a media as well. Okay, so LinkedIn, oh, it is company. Let me see if that is the right company, because I don't remember if it is or not. Nope, that is not. I think it is K. Madison. And I am correct. Actually, it is K. Madison. Okay, and then I'm going to click save. And I'll go in and update the other social media, or add the other social media as well. Okay, and with regard to address, as you can see here, you just want to put in the address. I would just go ahead and verify those addresses on Google Maps, as well as another place that I verify the address and make sure that the address is correct is United States Postal Service. And that's just to verify the correct address. All right. And then service area, I put in local area. I can potentially put in here. These are towns surrounding my location, and I'll put in here maybe New York. So let's just put in there New York. And I can do business all over the United States, but of course this is local SEO, so you want to try to be localized and not all over the United States. All right. So let's click save, and all of the information has been saved and has been approved. And then here the hours. Now with regard to hours, you can put 24/7, so basically open every single day. Just understand that when somebody finds you online and tries to contact you because you're open 24 hours, just make sure that you can respond to that person or that person that is trying to contact you, because otherwise you're misleading the I guess your audience or your customers, and they may give you a bad review, right? So but also Google will also update this information according to what they see online as well. Okay, so just be realistic about the hours that you set here. And I deal with a lot of real estate agents, so I give them the option. You can put 24 hours. Just make sure that you're ready. If somebody does contact you, you have some sort of a system or a process to reply to them or to get in touch with them. Okay. And then here, special hours. This is I all of the customers that I tell them this is something that they have to constantly be on the watch out. I guess like if you're closed during Thanksgiving, you want to make sure that you put in here and you click close, right? And so like Black Friday, I'll probably be open, but of course Christmas Eve, I'm going to be closed, and I check off close. Same thing for Christmas, I will be closed as well. And then New Year's, I will be closed. And then New Year's Day, I will be closed. And so I'll click save. And so this is the responsibility of the customer, or the client. The ones that I manage, I let them know, please make sure to review those changes. And typically Google will send you a notification letting you know, hey, are you open or are you closed during these days? Okay. And then it also has more hours. Now this is depending upon the industry. Like drive-thrus may have longer hours. If you have happy hours, and so these are very industry specific, and so you want to go in here and adjust accordingly. Okay. And then here under the more section, if these are identified as Asian owned, I am proudly to say that I'm Asian owned. If your company is Black owned, disabled, Indigenous, Latino, they have been adding these more and more. So if you are a woman owned, then you check on that as well. Okay. And so click on save. And then there are these other accessibilities, your business by showing attributes, wheelchair accessible and things like that. Really not applicable to me, and then to my company. And then amenities, restroom, there we don't have a gender neutral bathroom. And then crowd, this is not applicable to me. And then parking as well. There is, do I want to, you don't have to write this, but it's more particular for restaurants or for certain type of industry. So in my case, we don't have a parking. We do have municipal parking, but I don't need to get into the specifics. So this is something that is totally optional, not necessary. Okay. Planning, appointment required. I am going to click yes and then save. And then service option here is offers online appointment, and then online services. I'm not sure on-site services. Trying to think about what industry may be applicable. Maybe FedEx and things like that. And these are languages, and so I'm just going to put here English, some Korean, I guess, I would say here. And then if any of your other employees speak a different language, then you can put that as well. All right. So that pretty much covers all of the things that, make sure you fill this in completely as much as possible. All right, so lastly, I'm going to talk about the 3 items that's going to really boost your Google Business Profile and also your local SEO. Number 1, just like what I discussed when filling out all of the information, make sure you completely fill out the information. And then on the right-hand corner of your Google Business Profile, there should be a a indicator and make sure that it's fully filled out, meaning that it's round and it says it's all green. So that means that if it's green, that everything is filled out. If it's not, then go ahead and make sure you fill it out. Second, photos. Make sure you upload as many photos as possible. My recommendation is at least 100 to start with. If you can, 10 is better than none. Okay. What photos are we talking about? We're talking about photos front of your the front of the store, the the street looking north, south, north, south, east, west, in both directions. And the main thing is when you take these photos, you want to have photos that as people are driving to your business, they can say, oh, this is where the business is located. They could easily see from the photos. Okay. Um, and the other photos is common areas. If you have a team, take a team photo of your team, photo of yourself, um, your comment, I said that already, area, maybe your desk, I don't know. And then also authentic photos of you at certain events. Maybe you host certain events around town. Then take those photos. And so as many photos as possible. Okay. Third item is reviews. Create basically try to get as many reviews consistently as possible, right? Consistency is key in just like in any social media platforms. Content on a consistent basis is better than no content. And so when we look at reviews in the eyes of Google is content. So consistent reviews is critical. And then um, prompt replies to those reviews is key as well. And just going back to reviews, when you are asking customers or clients to write you reviews, ask them to write something rather than just clicking on 5 star. I guess the words that are written on the reviews is content in the eyes of Google. All right. And then prompt response. All right. I want to thank you for just watching this video and just bearing with me as I go through. This is basically a full tutorial of everything that we do to optimize, not necessarily optimize, to fill out Google Business Profile. And those are some of the things that we do to optimize. And if you like what you watch, give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. And I'll be putting out more content that will help you if you're not a marketing agency or if you are a local business owner. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, bye now.